white, 29, white, 20, red, 20, hot. Ready! White 80, white, but hot. Now, ready, 390, twilight, 390, twilight, hot. Down. Ready! Blue 85. But hot! Down. Ready! Blue 30. Blue, but hot! Ready, ready! Red, 496 tsunami. 496 tsunami. But hot, 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 hot. Do what we do. Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Is that hot? Ready! Blue 22! Blue, red 20, hot! Ready! Black 14! Black, but hot! Now, ready, red 54, red 54, hot. Now, ready, black 18, black 18, but hot. Down. Ready. White. 29. White. 29. But hot. Ready. Ready. White 80. White 80. But hot. 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 Here we go. Ready. Blue 85. Is that hot? Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Red 20. Hot. Ready! Red 80! Red 8! But hot! Down! Ready! Red 18! Red 18! Down. Ready! Blue 22! Hot. Down. Ready! Black 4. 14. Black 14. Put hot. Ready, ready. Red 54. Red 54. Put on hot. Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Put on hot, hot, hot. Ready! White, 29, white, 29, set hot! Ready! White 80, white, red 20, hot! Come on, baby, let's go, get excited, let's go, let's go! Now, ready! Blue 85! Blue 85! Put on! Down. Ready! Blue 30! Blue 30! Hot.
The Kodiak's kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Trojans offense will have the ball first. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Rush is on. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Press center downs going to the air. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Cox. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry.
Got some room entered to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in first.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 2nd and long here. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning 1st down. And what that does for a defense, they win 1st down, they force 2nd and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Tells to run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw one first. Between the hashes, it's Armstrong. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He'll go to the air again. Out wide right, it's Mosley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Buying a little time to his left. Left side, it's Mosley. Oh, what a cut! And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Buying time to his right. Slings it down. Makes the grab. It's Barber. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. It's... Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Cox. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing on the run. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Got his man. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Fly sweep coming. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. There's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start. Everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Trojans. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Drops back on first down. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Armstrong. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Trojans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got it. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. The throw. Finds his man. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Look out. He'll pull it down and run. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. The snap sets up the throw. Gets rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That wants to throw on 1st. First play of this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hits inside. It's Cox. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Bishop. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rolls right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. They're on the board first. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Right side, it's Armstrong. Crosses the 30. Breaks free, and he might be gone. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope? Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year, so you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs.
It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Driving forward, it's Cox. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality and running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job. Just
touchdown, Southern Cal, and they take it in for 6 more points. I tell you, when the snap wants to throw to start this drive. Fires to the big fella. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Bishop. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here comes the heat. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Snags it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Caught. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Mosley. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cox. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Hits the hole, it's Cox. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Armstrong.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Finds a spot in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. Moving to his left. Fires downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Oh, pressure's coming. Breaks into the open. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Finds his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 40. Quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st. Caught in the backfield. It's Cox. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more. There's some room. He's got 42 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Run in the red zone, it's Cox. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go there.
Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half. And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He stopped, not much on the And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Rush right in his face.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Armstrong. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are...
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Ready to fire from the pistol. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Armstrong. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. This time he's got it. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Cox. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they were able.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Touchdown USC! Fitted in the window for the score.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you...
What a momentum change. Plays like that deliver, and the offense's job is to pay it off. He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Flush to the left. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking left. It's caught. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Under pressure. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.